more than any other time is such a pivotal time for us to discuss leveraging on
each. What can stakeholders do to support the adoption and demand? How can we stimulate
the emergence of innovation
for Nigerian
innovation? Is actually a quite interesting issue.
We've placed on this call, we already know exist in the ecosystem.
According to Endeavor, last year,
how do we move forward?
Our startup ecosystem saw over 700 global centers of technological advancement and development. And if Maxim United States of America is reputed this year, we're well on track to do exactly the same of innovation, albeit in smaller ticket sizes, but actually more transactions. Unfortunately, as we all know, with COVID, what's happened? The Nigerian National Bureau of Statistics says, guess what? Our country GDP has actually contracted by over 6% just in the second quarter of 2020. Okay? But there are opportunities. There are opportunities to develop platform-based enterprises, to catalyze the market to advance economic development. There are opportunities for digital job creation by extremely entrepreneurial and tech-savvy population of young folks. There's also the opportunity of digital inclusion, exploiting that ubiquitous mobile penetration that we have. This, our annual gathering, brings together you guys, all our members, to stimulate and enhance collaboration as an innovation ecosystem with both public and private sector players. As innovation hubs in Nigeria, we're addressing the same challenges, and these include, take this list: infrastructure, challenges with power, challenges with broadband, challenges with our road networks, and enabling business and environment, creating an atmosphere for business zones and innovation hubs with a friendly tax regime. We don't have that yet. Attracting financing for innovation hubs, not just startups, okay, through different funds. These are the kind of things we need to look at. Policy environment needs to change, okay, so that the government should be encouraged to set up innovation hub support systems that actually not just develop the likes of Yaba in Lagos State, but everywhere across the country. And most importantly, we need to start building synergies with our universities.
So the innovation support ecosystem is quite robust, right? It's made up of many stakeholders. Among them, we have innovation hubs, incubators, and accelerators, and maker spaces, who largely provide business support services, funding, and co-working creative spaces to startups, basically creating that environment where young people or people across all ages with innovative ideas can just walk in and get that support from the innovation hubs. We have the government as well, part of the ecosystem, to support with enabling policies, creating an enabling environment.
By the time that there was a digital economy diagnostic that was being conducted by the World Bank, just before the ministry was changed, NIVE was one of the key documents that was referenced because it had all the ingredients of building a digital economy. Stakeholders in this, and it makes a huge difference. It helps us in breaking the silos and actually getting real quality work being done.
For our foundation, what we do is that we work to mostly provide catalytic grants and catalytic funding. We also try and de-risk some of these investments so that other financial players can come into the space. According to a GIN report, I think it was in 2015 on the state of impact investing in Nigeria, we found that about 85% of investments that were socially based within Nigeria were coming from foreign donors. So again, just to reiterate in general, all of us have a part to play. We do our own part in trying to de-risk investments. ISN Hub does their own part in putting together all the key players within the space, growing the ecosystem and really working with government and everyone to ensure that there's business-friendly policies that enables all these startups to thrive.
And so technology has become a strong pillar because we understand that it's not just a tool for now, but the future. And this fourth industrial revolution we thought is coming maybe in a few years' time is already here. And for an ecosystem to thrive, each of the elements have to contribute to the whole system.
The university community, for instance, actually give us that cocoon of some sort for us to actually test out as many innovations as possible. It's a microeconomy for us to actually do so much. So this is where we also need, we need the academia, we need the government, we need the AFDB.
I think this is the time. I don't think there will ever be a better time than this. We are becoming more and more important, more and more visible, and we're earning more money. We need to have a say in the...
Why not ease the registration processes for these startups to get entry into the market? Why not give them easy passage with the CAC registration, the NAFDAC registration, the Standard Organization registration, all those registrations?
We have, due to the hurdles, the bureaucracy, the perceived fear, I would say perceived and real, at times, these innovators do not even cross from informal into the formal sector. And who is losing? The economy is losing. Government is losing in terms of the IGRs, the payee, the company income tax from these people. It is a big issue.
I believe that a lot of the entrepreneurship in Nigeria, what we call entrepreneurship in Nigeria, does not reflect that characteristic. We have a lot of people jumping into things and jumping into spaces with supposed solutions, but the questions have not been asked. They're taking risks, they're leaving jobs and jumping into businesses without asking themselves the question, without preparing themselves for the risk that they want to take. Look for opportunities in this new normal. We should be asking ourselves that fundamental, what is it that we see in our environment that is around us, for which we have taken as normal, for which there can be a solution.
If the demand is there, if the stakeholder support is there, then we can actually stimulate this adoption and demand for Nigerian innovations.
Everybody must discover the enterprise, orientation and component of their discipline. Gone are those days where you think that I do this, when I get engaged in studying this discipline, somebody must get me employed. So the Entrepreneurship Center of the University of Lagos began to turn all courses in the university, even Yoruba education, we call it Yorupreneur. We're telling you that there are things you can bring out of Yoruba that has enterprise connotation that can make you to become employer of labor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can all do this better if we do it together.
Thank you very much, everyone. This was super amazing.
Hi.